ruthless aggression.
Hello and welcome everybody to this fantastic dinosaur match on Magic the Gathering Arena. My Stampede dinos, unfortunately, not able to stream as much as I wanted to the past couple nights, and just on a little bit of a vacation, long weekend. Had this lovely example against Izzet creativity, a worm combo with Xenagos making a 30-30 World Spine Worm. I thought it would be, maybe regular Izzet Phoenix or possibly Izzet Lotus Field, tons of mana, dumping a bunch of stuff. And I don't normally record much on my phone just because, I don't have a whole lot of space at the moment, but I thought, hey, you know what, let's try for something. Everything was certainly shaping up quite nicely. Tons of Sunken Citadels, Castle Garenbrig, supercharging Castle Garenbrig's ability there to make 6. A list, as always, in the description, and hopefully everybody's been having a good week, a fantastic week. Surrak there, actually, I forgot to mention him. I might do a little bit more of a deep dive, but proven himself, absolutely. With that volcanic spike, though, I knew, hey, this is possibly something funny business related. Could be transmogrify or the creativity, as we're unfortunately about to see in game 1 here.
No.
Oh, yeah, definitely no. I was pretty sure they'd have a counter spell. I had 2 Ghaltas, so I thought, hey, I'll try to get one off. If it's countered, I can try again. Maybe they have more. They're completely untapped, so I figured with 2 Regisaur Alphas, maybe I could continue to burn the counter spells and I might be able to, make something happen. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, something bad's about to happen. Oh boy, what's it going to be? It didn't take me too long to get a fantastic example of this match. I wish I could record pretty much everyone, maybe post them separately, but that would take a little bit. Recording, trimming, adding the voiceover, if I even want to do that. But it definitely adds, a good element explaining kind of what was going through my head. And maybe I could have gotten off with Ghalta there. I thought, again, because they're still kind of tapped out, maybe they'd have another counter spell. I didn't want to risk it. Maybe they didn't have Indomitable Creativity in there yet. Tick tock, what's gonna happen? Yeah. And it might not have even been that Worm God combo. Sometimes it's Vaultborn Tyrant.
You lose! Good day, sir!
Which, of course, you see in my hand there. Yeah. I do lose, I do. That's how it goes. I was a little bit flabbergasted until I thought, hey, fog right there. That would be pretty good. I let them possibly completely tap out to do their thing, and then the World Spine Worm 30-30 doesn't do any damage. They leave themselves open, possibly having 1 mana left or just absolutely nothing, and then I unload afterwards. After I surprise them quite nicely. A very quick keep right there, especially with the fog. Now, there wasn't a Castle Garenbrig, but 4 lands plus Archdruid's Charm. We're getting the castle. We should be seeing probably a Commune or Sylvan Scrying at some point. Oh my goodness. Oh. But also, the Palani's Hatchers there. I knew if I could get to Ghalta, getting to Ghalta, yes, there. If I could get to Ghalta, it would be a very speedy Stampede when Ghalta drops everybody, and I might need to do that. If I didn't have a dinosaur giving haste to everybody, I would have to still deal with the 30-30 attacking me on the next turn if I did prevent combat damage on the previous one. I mean, the Sunken basically locked things up right there. We're able to make 7 if that Sunken was untapped. Sunken, Castle, and 2 other lands, but then we have another one plus the one in my hand, and we're going to be making 8 next turn. The only thing is we just got to wait until they do their big turn, then we stop them. It's not happening here, and I'm definitely not going to be playing Ghalta next turn. I can tell you that much. Since I'm not playing anything, might as well be that commercial district, which is quite nice. Seeing another one on top, hey, I'm 1 turn ahead, potentially drawing something good, big. Well, pretty much every dino in here is big, but you get the idea. I could be drawing something big on my next turn that would really lock up Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant when she drops everybody. But still, not finding that indomitable creativity for them. I think I should have probably had a nap. I got some pretty good sleep on the air mattress here, but you know, it's never quite as good as whatever your bed is at home. They're really digging for that creativity. My oh my. It's only a matter of time. Now, question is, will they be mostly tapped out? They do have 1 blue there. Perhaps they could try and counter the fog, but I was pretty sure I'd be able to pay any extra costs. If it was Spell Pierce, I can pay the extra 2, I believe it is. Boom. Boom, yeah. Got him good. Real good. I was thinking maybe I'll get something to exile Xenagos, but this works. It's all about winning, and I won. Got the job done. Now I just have to do it again. The opponent, knowing my tricks, I felt like maybe they would wait until they had enough mana to counter a fog in game 3, but I guess they just wanted to go fast, which you're about to see here is a doozy. An absolute doozy. They were probably flabbergasted. They might have had 1 piece of removal, 3 damage to one of the Palani's hatchers, and, well, there it is. Now, they did goof up. 100%. They did goof up. They could have taken out one of the Palani's before combat, wouldn't have cracked an egg, and I think they would have been safe with... No, maybe they wouldn't have. Yeah, no, they would have. They take one Palani's out and it doesn't give haste to the other one, so they could have bought themselves a turn and possibly killed me, but yikes. Yeah. This one, I mean, with the Cavern of Souls, I felt so good, especially always starting off with Sunken Citadel. Anytime I get to do that, and there's the Ghalta. We're set. I could possibly kill him next turn, but again, keep in mind, we're looking for an opening, looking for them to spend their mana, usually to do their big turn. They have a lot of cheap stuff, and I think pretty much every turn they, hold up. I was figuring they weren't going to do what they were going to do. At least I was able to go with Archdruids there. And then the fog, and no, they wouldn't risk it next turn, would they? Never. Okay, completely tapped out, and I completely get the win. Yeah, it's big.
How you doing?
I don't think they're doing too well.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Yeah, I felt it was, it felt pretty good saying that stuff to the opponent. All right, take a big bite out of that like button.